Hey everybody, it's Lance the Lush back once again, and today we're looking at the Joseph James Brewing Company's Weize Guy Hefeweizen. Now, Lush fans, this is another selection from the Joseph James Brewing Company out of Henderson, Nevada. I almost said Henderson, Tennessee. Silly Lush, you know better than that. Now, Lush fans, this is another part of the trade from the good folks over at the Open Bottle Society. The beer review full of assholes. Their words, not mine. Now, if you watched the last review, you know that I had a problem looking up their official webpage. Now, look at my monitor, it's back up. Now, it says in felony interesting. I know I butchered that. It says, one of our brewmaster's favorite styles. Our Hefeweizen is a unique aroma of our offerings. It deserves a distinct flavor and nose primarily from yeast strain used during fermentation. Bananas, cloves, and memories of childhood bubblegum delight the palate as they ride on a smooth, rounded base of malted wheat, oats, and barley. Light, refreshing, and indefinitely interesting. This is unfiltered ale is a joy to quaff. Now, there's some food pairings on this webpage. It says berry shortcake, smoked salmon, goat cheese, shrimp skewers, and rosetto. Now, so you know, according to the official webpage, as confirmed on the can, is 5.0% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 10. Now, Lush fans, I'm bringing this up because I'm looking at the reviews. Now, Beer Advocate gives it an 80 score of good out of 11 reviews. But this goes to show you how people review. Now, on Rate Beer, it gets a 15 overall and 10 for the style. So you got two very different ends of the spectrum. Now, we're going to take a look now. And it goes all over the place like it always does. And I know I butchered this pour, and I apologize, Lush fans. I mean, there's a ton of head and nothing but head. You know, sometimes this happens. We all been there. We all know that. But that's okay. Now, we'll take a sniff. Now, I definitely get that banana smell. Now, honestly, I'm getting that banana bread smell. Now, I know some people like that. Some people don't. And I can't remember for the life of me what the name of that beer is. It's a banana beer. So in the comments below, please remind me what it was, because it's really, really, really good. But it's a little on the pricey side, so I don't get it very often. Now, being a Hefeweizen, now I noticed this falls into the cloud beer category, I like to call it. Now, it definitely, I look straight through it, I can't see anything. Now I'm looking, there is some carbonation, but not a whole lot. And I'm not totally sure because of the way I poured it, which I doubt. Or I'm thinking it's designed not for that. But being 5% alcohol by volume and the IBUs being so low, it's really hard to tell. Like I'm looking at Rate Beer, it's telling me the IBUs are 15, but back on the original, but on the official webpage, it's saying that it's 10. So Lush fans, I'm gonna go with 10 on this one. And I go for a little taste. Well, I'm definitely, like I said, getting that banana taste. And it's definitely banana bread. I want to say a little bit spiced. Now, I really don't taste the spices in it. And I'm not sure why. Now, people saying in the reviews, saying there is some spices in it. I just don't taste it. Now, I'm definitely getting that clove taste. Now, for people to you that knows cloves well, you'll pick that up immediately. And some people like cloves, some people don't, but that's a whole different tangent for an entirely different day. Now, I put a little bit more in. Now, I will say this, the head is really frothy, really good head retention. Now I can see a little bit more in the bottle, in the glass now. I can definitely see the carbonation. Now this having the head alone in this, I'm definitely getting more and more of that clove taste. So it might be a little bit more in the background than anything else. Because Get more of a taste here if I can. Well, like I said, definitely got that banana. You got that clove. I am getting a little bit of spice now. And it's definitely in the background, at least for me, meaning I can feel it on the back of my mouth and somewhat going down my throat, but not in a bad way. So it's not harsh. So don't think that at all. Now, this is definitely the other end of the spectrum of when I reviewed the hot box. That's the completely end of the scale, other end of the scale. Now, do I recommend this? Absolutely. If you never had the company before, if you wanted something light, this would be the way to go. It really would be. Now, I know I'm rambling here, and I know I butchered the pour, but actually really good latency on that. I'm actually really impressed with that. And I see a little bit of particles in here, so for what it's worth, some people like that also, some people don't. You're probably wondering how many chocoboos. Well, Lush fans, if you want a starter from this company, it's definitely a 4. Now, as an everyday drinker, now I wouldn't go 4. I'd probably go 3, but it's actually not that bad. It's definitely a Lush recommends if you can get it in your part of the country. Now, like I said, this is part of a trade I did with Open Bottle Society, so I would never get this otherwise. I probably wouldn't have access to it unless I traveled a little bit. But Lush fans, I'm gonna take one more pour. I'm gonna stop rambling on. I said 4 chocoboos, a solid 4. If you can get it, get it. I'm trying to think of anything else to say, and I really can't. So there you go. Well, Lush fans, I'm done yapping. This is once again, this is the Joseph James Brewing Company's Wise Guy Hefeweizen, and stay tuned for the next edition of Lance Lush.